Guys, we have the offseason. And I did some trades. Starting off right away. Before we get in free agency, by the way, I did not bring back a lot of players. Just a little side note here. I let go a lot of players from this roster. We traded our 10th overall pick. Got the number 1 overall pick. We traded some picks in the future. And some first round picks in the future. 2 first round picks in the future, actually. To get the 2nd overall pick, we got a 2nd, a 4th, a 5th, a 5th, a 6th of this year. So, yeah, you already know it's Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison Jr. Those are the 1A, 1B. We already know how we're going there. But I did not bring back a lot of my free agents. And we have $101 million to spend. So, yeah, we're just starting this off right away, boys. Left tackle, we have Dawsall. We do not need him. We did bring back my left guard, which, to be honest, I figured that looking at free agency, it wouldn't really be that, bad of an idea to go ahead and, make sure we have that back. Right guard-wise, we do not have a right guard. So this might be our first pickup of the day, and that's going to be Ty Turner. Yeah, let's just start it off right away with a pickup. Right tackle. Oof. We have Brian O'Neill. I was thinking about maybe depth purposes. But tight end, we let Josh Oliver go. Because I don't think we really need him. But I do like the idea of maybe going with someone like John U. Smith here, who should have good run blocking and also should have really good speed. And I might be able to get him for very cheap. Now, he's going to be a second day type of player. I'm sorry, he's going to be a second round type player because he'll still be available. While I want to make sure I get the best possible players with my top 5 options. So kind of taking a look at this, back here. Donnell Hunter, I did let him go. He wanted like 17, 18 million a year. And right here it says expected value 20.3 a year. I can't pay him that. And it's not that I can't afford that. I can afford that. I'm just not going to pay him that much money. And I'm also not going to pay 17 a year for Amari Cooper. Like, we're going to rebuild this, but we're going to rebuild this franchise in a very smart way. Like, we're not going to sit here and just spend money to spend money. We're not doing that. Like, we're going to get someone. We're going to get someone in a logical manner. We're not just going to get you because you have a big name or you're a good player or whatever the case. Okay. Player friendly. I don't want to spend all my money on corner, but I would like to have a shutdown cornerback. Especially because I don't think we're going to be targeting that much in the draft. Let's see. How am I not even in the hunt anymore? Okay. I'm going to go extra player friendly. What is extra player friendly? Extra player... Is every other team in the hunt just giving him, like, an extra player friendly contract? Problem is, I don't want to... See, Okay, so... I don't want to give him this much. I could balance him out over 7 years. But my problem is, in 2030, I'm going to be paying him $18.8 million. And that's way too freaking much for a cornerback. We could restructure his contract, and it's not fully guaranteed, but still. And we're a third place option if we do that. Which I think we're just going to have to take the L and accept that, because there's no way I'm paying him more than that. There's no way I'm paying him more money than that. I mean, he's 27 years old. He is young. But... man, I don't know. I really don't want to pay him $20 million a year. I mean, I don't want to pay him $17 a year. I think $17 a year is ridiculous for a cornerback here. I think that's the highest offer I'm going with. Okay. I don't even like that offer. I really don't like that offer. And if he declines, I'm not going to be upset. 34 years old. We're not going with that guy. I do want to get a little bit... I want some veterans on this team, okay? I do want some veterans. But I also do want, to be smart here. I want some veterans, but I also want some good players. He want okay. So expected value is 13 a year. Man, these guys are barking up these trees of like a lot of freaking money. I know this is why free agency is so beautiful, by the way, because you can hit free agency and pretty much go get the bag. Not going there. Alright, so if I go for any of those other positions, I'm going to go for older players, which I might be okay with going with a day 2 type of guy here. For if we're going older players, like 31 years old, I'm not really too interested in. But like Brandon Jones here, I wouldn't mind going with him, especially if the contract is suitable. But I don't need strong safety. I need more free safety. Rudy Ford is actually a player I talked about in real life that the Bengals could sign. We'll throw a contract at him. See if he accepts that. I mean, we're the only team offering. We do need to work on our secondary. That's definitely something here that we need to work on. Steven Nelson, at this point, would just be taking the whole entire Kansas City Chiefs roster. Do I want Marcus Peters? I mean, he's old, but he does have that grit, and I do like that grit about him. Alright, let's skip forward to day 2. Day 2, L'Jarius Sneed went to the Falcons. Okay, whatever, man. Whatever, L'Jarius Sneed. Who do we get? We got Van Ginkel, we got Marcus Peters, and we got Rudy Ford. Alright, who else are we... We're still targeting Ty Turner. And Ty Turner still has not accepted us or declined us. You know, he's older, but I wouldn't be against the idea of going with Clowney here. I think Clowney could be a good option. A little bit older, you know, not what I really want here. But, still, I want to go with an actual cornerback here. Mike Hilton. Older, but I think could have some longevity left in him. Steelers actually want him back. That's funny. The Steelers want to bring in Mike Hilton after he left them a while ago. Right outside linebacker, we got him. We didn't get a middle linebacker. Mainly because I don't want a very I don't want a really old linebacker here. Drew Tranquil. I think he could be a good option. We're loading up on free agents, guys. You can't tell already. Right end. 30 years old. I'm not against the idea of throwing an offer at him. See if we can get him at that price tag. Ooh, who do we have with D tackles? Oh wait, we have to go forward one. Okay. Some more players got selected here. We are still in talks with Drew Tranquil, who apparently does not want to come to our team at all. He does fit our scheme, though, which is kind of funny. Clowney said yes. Leonard Williams said yes. Peters and Hilton said yes. Rudy Ford said yes. And Ty Turner said yes. All right, so we got a right guard. We got a free safety. We got 2 corners. We got a right end. Left side linebacker. So we're slowly rebuilding this team, okay? We're slowly rebuilding this defense. With how much it was a problem this year, yeah, I'm actually pretty damn happy about that. Because I'm not going to sit here and have a problem next year. Probably should be going more about scheme fits here. Problem is okay, so the scheme fit would be, but I might change my scheme. I might change our scheme. So I don't think I really have to go too much scheme fit. Because we're probably going to change our scheme in the end here. How much does he want a year? He wants 14 a year? No wonder you're still in free agency, my guy. Like, you wonder why you're still in free agency. You want 14 a year. Yeah. Ain't nobody going to sign you for 14 a year when you're, like, you know, an old man. Alright. Did we get a tight end? We didn't. Okay. Oh yeah, I talked about this earlier. John U. Smith. So, John U. Smith. I'm going to sign you a 1-year contract. And see if you accept that. He probably won't. Very little interest. Maybe a 2-year contract I'll give you. And he said yes. Okay, so I got a tight end. All right, so that's going to be what we do in free agency here. We got a right side linebacker left. We got a middle. We got a right end. We got a couple corners, a free safety, a right guard, and a tight end. Oh, we didn't get the left end yet. Oh, okay. Are we going to get these guys? I have to skip forward a week in order to see this. All right, potentially we get the other two guys. Hopefully. Goes to hopefully. All right, let's see what happens. What's going to happen here, boys? I got faith we're going to get the other two guys. Free agency, what happened? We got the other two guys. Okay, so we got the left end. Okay, so we got everyone. So here's what our roster looks like now, about to go into the draft, okay? Because free agency, we're done. We spent a lot of money in free agency. We were probably the biggest spender in free agency this year. For obvious reasons. I mean, after coming off last year, I'm not going to deal with this year being, piss poor anymore. We also did actually keep Josh Oliver. I thought we got rid of him. He's so bad, I thought we got rid of him. But we didn't in the end. Defensively, though, we look a little bit different, man. We look a little different on defense. A little bit, interesting. We have some older players on this defense now, man. We got some older guys on this defense, and I'm just going to hope it works out in the end. Okay, that's what I'm going to hope for at this point. But you know what? Listen. We're going to have a new face in town in Caleb Williams. New wide receiver, Marv Harrison. And yeah. Let's go, baby. Start draft. I'm so happy from that last season being so bad that this season's going to be so much better. All right. Caleb Williams. Not even a question. First pick, baby. From USC. Scrambling quarterback archetype. Hidden potential. Second pick. Not even a question. Not even a question. Our future wide receiver 1 with Jay Jettis. Now, is it smart that we went with him? Probably not. We probably should went with another player, especially at the second overall pick. But you know what? I want to get myself a star receiver too. All right, so let's go through the draft because I just went ahead and did all my picks off camera because I'll be honest with you, I am taking this franchise so freaking seriously. So I am going with every little detail fine comb, and I don't want to make this video 17,000 minutes long. So with that being said, I did a lot of my picks off camera. But let's go ahead and talk about the picks I did make. We have Caleb Williams, who's an 81 overall in the end. We have 84 overall, Marvin Harrison Jr. We have a cornerback we took, Josh Newton, who's actually a 73 overall, which is awesome. We got this running back here in the 4th round, but here's the kicker. 97 speed. Now, he's going to be a 3rd running back for us, so it's not like he's going to be a starter, but still nice speed is always awesome. We got another corner here who has 95 speed. Kind of reminds me of our guy we had in the Bengals franchise, where we didn't draft him, but we traded a load for him, Pointer, who had like 97 speed as a rookie. It's insane. We took a D tackle, and then we took a right end. So let's get forward 1 week, though, and see what we are looking like now for this team. Because, listen, we're about to bite some kneecaps off, okay? We're about to bite off some freaking kneecaps. Because we are not messing around this season. This is a squad that you have never seen before. This is what we got here, boys. This is the squad right here. Look at it. This is dangerous. TJ Hawkinson is back. I forgot he was coming back. We have TJ Hawkinson back. We have Hilton Phillips back. We are ready to dominate this NFL. Nobody's going to mess with us. Nobody's going to stop us. Minnesota Vikings, go for life. Peace out.